Today, the moon is in Sagittarius, continues in Sagittarius, where it went into Sagittarius Thursday night, 9:18 p.m. Pacific. And so we've got this Sagittarius moon energy giving us a little bit more perspective, even as we still have a lot moving under the surface. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Sunday, October 25th. So, with this Scorpio energy, still we have Mars and Mercury in Scorpio, deeper places of emotion, reactivity, right? Those stingers coming out, some reactions, some deep feelings that we don't quite know how to manage or where to put them or how to think about things, how to feel. We have a grand trine in water with Jupiter in Cancer and Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. So lots of water energy, lots of nebulousness, confusion continues. And this is a moon cycle that began with the Libra new moon. So the theme for the current moon cycle is relationships and partnership and how we work together, how we get along with each other. Venus, the ruler of Libra, is in the sign of Libra currently. So, also themes of wanting to be nice, wanting things to feel easy, and to maintain that sense of pleasantness and where everybody feels okay. But at the same time, we have this Mars, Mercury, Scorpio energy where there's a lot more going on below the surface of where we are trying to be nice, where we want to be liked. So that conflict between wanting to be liked and needing to be true to ourselves can push us into some uncomfortable places. But the good news is with the Sagittarius moon today, we can get some perspective on that. So we have this opportunity to see things from a bigger picture viewpoint, perspective, as that Sagittarius energy is like the bird flying over the forest, right? It gets a bigger view, and so we can get that outside perspective a little bit more on our own inner process. So it's a great time to think about how you need to reflect on what is unfolding, how to make sense of it, how to understand your own needs and try to sort out maybe where some of your emotional triggers or feelings that come up might be in conflict with what makes you feel safe and comfortable. So let yourself move into that place of discomfort, but also have that curiosity, that ability to be present, to look at your inner process from that bird's eye view and ask yourself, what's going on here that I can understand more fully by having that sense of reflection, of pause, of that ability to see the bigger picture. So, one of the examples I like to use is you've gone on a trip, right? You went somewhere to a foreign country or some experience that was really quite pushing you into the unknown, into new territory, into unfamiliar territory. That's that Scorpio energy of moving into where you don't have control, where you don't know how things work. And then with the Sagittarius energy, it's like you're on that airplane coming back home. And during that transition between where you've been in that unknown space of mystery or new experiences and going back to your safe, familiar place at home, you have this like sacred moment of pause. And so while you're on the airplane, you have that like, nothing's distracting you. You have that ability to really process where you've been, what it means for you, what it implications it might have for your next steps or how you think about things. So do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself in a way that allows you to get that perspective, to reflect, to look to a deeper understanding or gain a bigger picture of what this means for you, what it means for your next steps, how you want to think about it, how you want to see yourself. Yesterday, I shared about the sun squaring Pluto. It's still there. It's not as exact as it was yesterday, but we're still experiencing that pressure to tune in with our power, our place of empowerment, how we need to communicate, Mercury in Scorpio, and act, Mars in Scorpio, on these deeper places of our what's moving and changing inside of us. So trust your inner knowing about what you need as you move into new territory, new experiences, new ways of framing and understanding your experiences. In other words, what you thought you would be doing or who you thought you were might be in the process of changing, and giving yourself permission to open to what you are becoming, what you are transforming into, or what might be becoming possible, even as you have to move through some discomfort or let go of a sense of control or let go of what you thought you knew. So it can be uncomfortable, but it's also opening to that bigger picture of possibility and potential and new options for the future. So let yourself think outside the box. Let yourself feel that sense of freedom. What would it feel like to expand, right? To grow into what you are capable of? What does that look like? What next steps are in alignment with your own growth and expansion? Growing and expanding your mind, your heart, your view of yourself and what you're capable of. That is that Jupiterian, well, Sagittarius energy that's ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter, of course, is in Cancer. So we're thinking about our needs and what we need to do that work of expansion, what will support us and help us along that journey of healing and growing and becoming what we're capable of. So Sagittarius Moon, think about what will help you step back and pause and give you that ability to think, what is the story here? How do I want to tell this story? Are you going to tell it as a story of limitation, of victimhood, of, something that makes you less than? Or are you going to tell the story as a story of change, of hope, of possibility, of seeing some possibility where you couldn't see what might open up before, right? Previously. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can book a reading with me at astrologyheals.com. And I encourage you to go join my member site, transformationalastrology.com. You can sign up for a free account or become a paid supporter, which I truly appreciate, supporting this work, helping me to continue doing what I'm doing and to do more of it. And I will continue to give you more content on that member site. So check that out, transformationalastrology.com. There are some extra things there that you will not find here. So go see what's there. And thanks again for being here and for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I appreciate you and am cheering you on in your process of learning and discovery. All right, bye for now.